Namaste all. How are you all today? Namaste. My name is Anuradha Ravinath. I am joyful to welcome you all here to welcome the eYogi Gurukul graduation day. It is an immense pleasure to welcome you here. This is truly a special occasion, meaningful milestone and moment to pause, reflect and cherish the journey we have undertaken with hearts full of gratitude and joy.
Namaste, my name is Panagat and today we gather to celebrate our Guru's dedication, our learners' enthusiasm and the support of everyone who made this possible.
Namaste, my name is Dakshish. A heartfelt thank you to the parents for trusting us and giving their children the chance to benefit from eYogi Gurukul's enriching courses.
eYogi Gurukul started in 2019. Since then, eYogi Gurukul has been dedicated to sharing the wisdom of Hinduism and principles of science. Our goal is to make them easy to understand, meaningful and inspiring, especially to our young minds.
We believe that Hinduism and science go hand in hand, offering connected ways to understand life, nature and the universe of the world.
We blend ancient wisdom with modern science to spark curiosity, build critical thinking, and strengthen cultural identity in the next generation.
Thank you. To begin this special event, let us illuminate our path with a traditional lamp lighting, a symbol of wisdom, positivity and new beginning. We warmly invite Poonam Rani ji, Vijay Kohil ji, Amit Patel ji, come down to light the diya at the Ganesha idol please. Please give them a big applause to welcome them to light the diyas at the Ganesha idol please.
While the lamp is being lit, we invite our eYogi students to chant auspicious slogas and invoke divine energy to fill the space and bless us for the occasion. I'd like to call Ritina Gaddam, Vikshita Pulipati, Apra Raval, Vivan Tyagi, and Dakshish Sharma for blowing the slogan.
Thank you very much, Vikshita, Viduna, Apara and Viva. Really nice. Now we started our event with Ganesha, invoking Ganesha for an obstacle-free start. Now we turn to Lord Shiva, the source of all creations and the father of universe. One of the first questions science asks, how this universe began? Well, that traces everything back to a single point of energy often called nothing. In our tradition, that source of Shiva is pure eternal consciousness from which all life emerges.
At eYogi Gurukul, our respected teachers, Anuradha-ji and Shruti-ji, have guided our students through the sacred Shivapasana mantra. But have you ever wondered, what is this mantra all about? What makes it so special?
That's beautiful question, Ragagat. Really showing your interest to learn about the background. That's good. Shivapasana means meditative worship of Shiva. This mantra is not just a devotional chant, it is a spiritual practice rooted in Vedas that allows practitioners to focus their mind, connect with the stillness, and invoke the divine qualities in them. Like at Shiva's, those are peace, Shanti, awareness, Chaitanya, and transformation, Parivartana. So it's very well rooted in Vedas.
I learned it. I had the privilege of attending this course myself, and I truly enjoyed learning the Shivapasana mantra with my fellow students. It felt like I was learning something really powerful, and guess what? It actually made me feel calm and happy inside.
Thank you for sharing those wonderful insights about the Shivapasana mantra, Dakshish. And now, to begin our event, we warmly invite our talented eYogi students to the stage to present a Vedic chant for the sacred Shivapasana mantra.
I would like to invite Rituna Gaddam, Vikshita Pulapetti, Samyak Arat, Krishna Shlok, Dakshay Sharma, Gauresh Sharma, and Namrata Magatal. Thank you very much. Really well. We can see the vibrations. I have one question. When you started your chanting, you followed the Ganesha and then Shiva and then Shama Prarthana. Is there any sequence order that you are following? Is there any reason? Nagrata?
We started with Gananatha to invoke Lord Ganesha, who was believed to remove any obstacles. In Vedic tradition, we always start with Ganesha's blessings. Then we chant a Shivopasana, which is a powerful mantra to connect Lord Shiva. It helps calm the mind and brings inner peace. Then we chant a Shama Prarthana to ask forgiveness for any mistakes we may have made while chanting. It's a humble way to close.
Thank you very much. Really impressively saying. So it's not just like a chanting, it is the Vedic vibrations if you feel when they are chanting. And you know the boy which he is chanting is the youngest one, he's just turned to 7 years. Give them a big applause for them. So Vedic chanting is not easy to learn and they really very well did. I'm really impressed with them and the parents. Thank you.
Now, let's talk about Vedic physics and philosophy. Around 2,600 years ago, Sage Kanad wrote the Vaisheshika Sutras, introducing the first atomic theory. This Vedic text of 370 sutras predates John Dalton's 1804 version by centuries.
Yes, I was just seeing what is the next performance. Okay. Rishi Kanath was the first to propose that universe is made up of atoms. And you know, actually he was given as Anu and Parmanu. Those we are called nowadays as molecules, atoms and molecules. His Vaisheshika Sutras even outline concepts of similar to Newton's law of motions. See how similarity is nearly 2600 years ago, our rishis already written, and after that Newton's law. It's really amazing to know about that.
Moreover, the Vaisheshika Sutras address the law of gravity, the cyclic nature of the universe, and the idea that the universe itself is not ultimately real.
Rishi Kanath taught the true reality of the universe is consciousness, and everything else is just an appearance, illusion. Interestingly, today the modern science is starting to reach the similar ideas.
Indian rishis have been thinking about science for thousands of years. During the Mahabharata war in 5561 BCE, the Bhagavad Gita was written. While many see it as a guide for life, it also shares ideas about how the universe is made.
Now, let us invite the students of Purvajini who have studied the Bhagavad Gita to recite a few important slokas for us.
Namaste everyone, my name is Vikshita and today I will be chanting some slokas from the Bhagavad Gita. The first sloka I am going to chant is from 2nd chapter, verse number 4. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturбху ma te sangosva karmani. Meaning, Krishna instructs Arjuna and all the seekers to focus on performing their duties without being attached to the results. He emphasizes that while we have the right to act, the outcome is not in our control. Acting with the chapter, verse number 12. Yuktah karma phalam tyaktva shantimapnoti naishtiki ayuktah kama karena phale satto nivadyate. Meaning, Krishna instructs Arjuna and all the seekers that the one who performs actions without attachment to their fruits attains lasting peace. In contrast, a person driven by desire and attached to the outcomes becomes entangled in bondage. Therefore, selfless action rooted in detachment is the path to inner harmony and ultimate liberation. Thank you.
Hello, Vikshita. Really impressive chanting. I would like to ask one question. The Bhagavad Gita you recited very well. When did you start learning this? Can you have a few words with you? So what made you to chant this one and then learn?
Actually, since my childhood, my parents used to tell me bedtime stories about Indian mythology and Indian gods, and that inspired me to go deep into Bhagavad Gita and learn and memorize the shlokas with their meanings.
That's really nice, very impressive. I heard that from your parents, your father, that the Bhagavad Gita reciting is going around in your family. Yourself, your mom and your grandmother. Really impressive. Well done. Really, thank you very much. Thank you, Vikshita. It's really impressive. And we will see the next viewer. Just give us a second. Yeah, this event to happen, we have to thank our sponsors. I really appreciate your help. Thank you very much to the sponsors and give them a big applause to the sponsors. And we would like to thank our sponsors of the event is Euro-Asia, Indian Bhavan, Softest Consultant, Holy Indian Restaurant, Sheila Palace, Test Triangles, Red Dot Foods, Premium Insurance, Delhi Darbar, Celtic Tiles, Guru Krupa Fine Silver Jewelry and Bombay Creative. Thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it.
Now, I'll talk about the science of breathing. Hinduism was discovered through yoga, a deep science that connects the inner and outer worlds. It bridges the inner and outer realms together. Yesterday was also International Yoga Day, so this combines perfectly with today's topic.
Yes, indeed, Tadagar. That was really well said. Friends, we all know yoga helps us stretch and stay calm. But did you know it's also a powerful science? You want to know much? Yes, yoga has been practiced for thousands of years. But today, we dive into something truly exciting. How yoga actually affects our brain and nervous system. That's amazing, yes? At eYogi Gurukul, we had an amazing opportunity to explore this mind and body connection in a very special way. We were honored here to collaborate with Dr. Chandrasekhar Mainalji, a world-renowned neuroscientist from America. His current passion is to scientifically decode the yogic literature into the modern neuroscience language. Dr. Chandrasekhar ji beautifully blend the modern neuroscience with ancient yogic wisdom. This enlightening lecture series covered various aspects of yogic science and meditation techniques.
Now let us welcome Mr. Banu Prakash ji to share the insights and knowledge learned in this special event. I'd like to call Mr. Banu Prakash ji to stage.
Thank you. Thank you. Namaskar. It's a
to be on this stage today, particularly on the eGurukul platform, where I've been asked to give some kind of insights for the yogic nature and related to the body and mind and associated with the neurology of the whole body. I'm so fortunate I've been introduced to these lectures by eGurukul, and up until then I was just simply ignorant of what is yoga and how beneficial it is for a human body. I'm fortunate to attend Dr. Chandrasekhar lectures, about 10 lectures I think he conducted for us, online lectures for the eGurukul students, and I'm one of the students there. And when I've been asked by Dr. Hanumantrao to just give some synopsis, I said, look, I'm not an SME, I'm an SMI. Then he got surprised, what is SMI? I said, I'm a subject matter informer, not an expert. No, whatever you learn little bit, you can give some insights, that's good enough, whether you are SMI or SME. So my apologies, if you ask any critical questions after my lecture, if you ask about the yoga and the details which I'm going to speak, I'm not the subject matter. But I can only give you a little bit of insights with kind of a demo unit which we have prepared with the guidance of Shruti ji, and I thought I will share some insights before that. So before getting into that, again I would like to say thank you very much, and I would like to take something here. When we speak about the human nature or the human, how the humans are evolved right from the embryo stage to the adulthood and then to the final stages. So I'm not a medical graduate too, so I'm just simply a minimum science graduate I would say, but bear with me whatever I'm going to demonstrate. So in the human, when the humans or the body in the embryo is evolving, a neural plate, concept is called the neural plate, and assume that this is the neural plate. And when this neural plate, well, it is developing at the very early stages, it will get into a state of development. It will get into a state of development where this neural plate will transform into a neural tube. You can see the tube structure here. So it will transform into a neural tube, and that neural tube will effectively become our backbone and our brain, which is attached to our body. And that's where the concept of the yoga and also the neurology, whatever is being talked about within the anatomy of medical sciences, how they are interlinked. I'm just going to give a quick introduction to that today. So this is the neural tube which I am talking about. So the development of the neural tube, and then all the nerves which are developed and distributed into the body. And this is the picture it shows about. And then let's talk about the yogic science. We are talking about the chakras. I thought, what is chakras? I never knew what are the yoga chakras and whatever the terminologies they use. I thought it's a Sudarshan chakra or Vishnu chakra, some chakra, something revolving and something. But really when I attended those classes And that's where I got a little bit of insights. The chakras, what they are talking about, the chakras, and how they are related to our inner body systems, how the nerves are distributed and how they are made interrelated in terms of chakra versus the nerves which are getting inside our bodies at various parts. So if I look at, and if you look at the science behind, we have 7 chakras in total. But in theory, I think I was reading, there are about 114 chakras it seems, but 7 are main chakras. And then the other sub-chakras remaining, whatever, 7 minus 114, they are all sub-chakras, but 7 chakras are main chakras. It starts with the root chakra, which is Muladhara chakra, and that is what is the basis of a spine, end of the spine, where we call it as a Mula chakra or the root chakra. And from the science perspective, it controls the Mula chakra, it controls the adrenal glands, legs and feet, and it gives us the survival, stability, ground. The ground means it is stability, and the ground means it is onto the, for doing anything, we have to have a platform. Where is the platform? So our legs are our platform to raise ourselves from the energy, whatever is going to. So now the term I have used, energy. So every chakra has got its own energy. It is defined as an energy source also. So each chakra has got its own energy, and it is linked to various aspects and body control of ourselves. So that's the root chakra, Muladhara chakra. And then sacral chakra is little bit above the Mula. That is Swadhisthana chakra. Swadhisthana chakra, it is controlling the reproductive organs and kidneys, which is primarily focusing on emotions and the creativity. So if the chakra, the sacral chakra or the Swadhisthana chakra is balanced, then we have the right emotions, we have the right control of whatever we are doing it. And that's where the energy again we talk about that. And then the third one is the solar plex, Manipura chakra. Manipura chakra is primarily controls the pancreas, digestive systems and organs. So for doing anything, we need to have the energy. How the energy is coming in by way of we eat the food and then it's got the digested and the energy is getting distributed across our bodies. And that's where the solar plexus or Manipura chakra functions as an energy source. Similarly, if I go a little bit up, the heart chakra, which is Anahata chakra, center of the chest, is placed in center of the chest of the body. It controls the heart, lungs and thymus, which gives the physical characteristics of love, compassion and balance to our lives. And whatever we operate, if we do it with heart, it's a saying that we will fulfill everything whatever we get. So do it with your heart, and that's where the control will come in. Yeah, so that's the energy, the heart chakra or Anahata chakra. Then comes to the Vishuddha chakra. And Vishuddha chakra is basically the throat. So whatever you say, the words will carry. Based on that, people either A, trust you, or they won't believe you at all, or they will consider you as a friend or an enemy. So the Vishuddha chakra, be Suddha. So whatever you speak should be having a Suddha. Whatever we do, whatever karma we perform, that has to be Suddha, Visuddha, and the words will carry plenty of things. In the throat control, and through the throat control, we get all the energies, whatever we need, positive energies, whatever we need. And that's the communication and the truth, it refers as a truth. So Vishuddha chakra, communications and truth, the energy levels are managed by Vishuddha chakra. And the plexus which do not have the chakras are the Agni, the Agna chakra, the third eye, and the crown sahasra chakra. These two chakras are our mind and the Brahma Tattva, whatever we call it as the 1,000 petals of the lotus. It is the lotus symbol is usually shown for the crown chakra, the Brahma Tattva. That will come through those, the third eye, Agna chakra, and then the crown Sahasrara chakra. And they control the intuition, insight, perception, spiritual connectivity, and consciousness. And these are the 7 chakras and the 7 characteristics. Now, when you apply into the neurological science, the nerves going from the brain getting distributed at the back of the spine, and the formation of the spine, nerves, and everything is coming from the neural plate, which we are talking about. A simple color-coded chakras have been demonstrated here, and each color has got its own significances also. Each chakra also, each chakra also has got its own. So the root chakra, Muladhara chakra is red, sacral chakra or the Swadhisthana chakra is the orange, solar plexus or Manipura chakra is the fire related yellow. Similarly, the heart chakra is the green, throat is blue, and the Agna is indigo, Sahasrara is violet. Now, what it makes, there are how many colors, how many chakras we spoke about? 7 chakras. And how many colors we are talking about? 7 colors we are talking about. Vibhya, if you take the science, when you bring it back to physical science, earlier Tadagat is talking about the science, and Anuradha is talking about the science and how it is related to the yoga, and now the 7 chakras we are talking about, and 7 colors they have defined. Now the 7 colors, and when I was preparing for this, so 7 has got a significant number. So where is that 7 is coming in? 7 colors, Saptaswara, the voice, 7 Saptaswara. Sapta Rishi also is coming into the picture. So if you go back a little bit, number systems to the backwards and relate it to our human body. Number 1, Ekatattva Eko Narayana. 2, life and death. Second is the 2nd chakra. The 3rd chakra is the 3, Sthiti, Srushti, Sthiti, Laya. 3 chakra, controlling the 3. And the 4th one is the 4 quadrants of the circle of the life. 4 quadrants or 4 directions we are talking about, where we try to control ourselves. And the 5th is Panchabhuta, and these Panchabhuta, some of the elements are all linked to the energies of these chakras. And the 6th one is the Arshak Varga, the emotions, whatever emotions we have, love, growth, chrome, all those things are managed by us in terms of our lifestyles. And finally, the 7th one is the 7 of the chakras of, and the colors, 7 colors are the 7 Saptaswaras. So this is the number system. When we talk about the number system and when we relate it into how the Vedic mathematics also is brought into the picture here, and how our ancestors, the rishis, how they have defined the science, and in relation to yoga, how they have attributed to also. And one more important characteristic is, when they talk about the colors, all these colors have got their own frequencies. Each individual color, when we look at the physics, each individual color has got its own frequency, and similarly, it has got its own element, the chemistry comes in, and in relation to the body aspects, the energies are also coming in. And that's where the yoga, asanas, and the chakras, controlling the chakras. By controlling the chakras, you are controlling the energies, and you are bringing in the balance to your life. And that's where the relationship is concerned. And that's what I thought I would give whatever I learned, a little bit of by way of this demo, and a little bit of my talk. As I said, I am not an SMI, but I am not an SME too. I am just only a learner. And thank you very much for eGurukul for giving me opportunity. And it is a very well conducted online sessions, and also we can see all the kids who are getting graduated too today. Thank you very much, eGurukul. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bamaji. Really, really impressive. It's really aligning rainbows, 7 colors, and all colors together really goes very vibrant. Thank you very much. You know, to understand about these chakras, we need to visualize. Visualize won't come in a single day. To visualize, in my childhood, my parents used to give me a book. Now there is no book. Everything in the mobile and laptop. So, to visualize anything as per the age, we should read the book. Reading the book as per the age, they can visualize into that script. So, we have a bookstore. What we taught to our students, they can go what we are covered into our courses, everything is in there in a reasonable price. You can have a look in your leisure time and then explore. I'm really interested in the books reading for the kids, and after the books reading, they can still use the AI and everything to explore much more. But the initialization, visualization is very, very good. Thank you very much. So we will go to the next event.
Let's delve deeper into the science of India from a linguistic perspective. One of the oldest languages on earth is Sanskrit, which boasts 52 alphabets, while English only has half of that.
Well, the Oxford English Dictionary contains close to 600,000 words, where Sanskrit is estimated to have nearly 1 billion words, or even more.
This reminds us of an important part. Not everything should be translated from Sanskrit to English, as some words have no true equivalent meaning. Instead, we should embrace Sanskrit terms like karma and dharma, which show us how to lead life.
Hinduism is not just a religion, it's a dharma, a way of life, unlike religions that follow one prophet and one sacred text. Hinduism includes millions of texts, which makes it far broader in scope.
Well said, Dakshish. Since we are discussing Sanskrit, let us invite our esteemed scholar, Guru Pinakji, to the stage to tell us more and converse in Sanskrit. I'd like to call Guru Pinakji to the stage, and his students Priyanshi, Divyanshu, Venisha Soni, Jasveer Sharma, Kaivalya, Tatri, Dhruti, and Jasvita.
Sabhaya Namaha, Shri Guru Gurubhyo Namaha, Sabha Kalpataram Vande, Veda Shakho Pachivitam, Shastra Pushpa Samayuktam, Vidvat Pranash Sobitam. Aho Sarvesham Suswagatam. Aho Bhagini Sarvesham Bharatiyana Samannaha Sambandharkin. Sarve Bharatiya Jana Matushama Prakrute Adaram Kuravante Sarvande Vedic Shastrani Sanskrit Likhatani Sante. Oh, Yaha Samskritam Shikshite Sahatanyaha Nishchitam Aham Sanskritam Shikshamaraha Bhavishyami. Shri Divyanshu, all Indians are connected by nature. Sanskrit connects all of us. All the Vedic scriptures are written in Sanskrit. Let us continue to learn the language and enlighten ourselves and fellow members. Let us welcome our friends who will present their learning. शक्तिं दृष्टवान् आत्मबलं न।
अतः जीवनस्य शिक्षा पृच्छन्तः अस्माकम् अर्जुनम् इव आचरितुम् आवश्यकम्। श्रद्धा विनयं च अस्माकं विजयाय मार्गं प्रदर्शयति।
आगच्छन्तु अस्माकं मित्रैः योगिगुरुकुले अनेन अभिनयं पश्यामः।
आम् एवं कुर्मः।
Namaskar. Here are the students who learning Sanskrit in eYogi Gurukul for the last 1 year. They are spending the time on weekends, dedicatedly coming to the classes. They can do multiple things, right? But still, thanks to the parents who are making sure they are all spending time learning that language. The intention of presenting whatever the kids presented is that these friends came together and they were discussing in between what are the new things that they are doing. So they were all explaining about that one was learning Sanskrit, one is doing yoga, and the other one is doing some poetry, right? So here that is what they have demonstrated. As an introduction, brother and sister have discussed what is the common connection between all of us the Indians, that we respect the nature and nurture as equal as to our mother. So the mother nature we respect. Go to Kashmir or Kanyakumari, wherever it is. Nature is where we have the respect towards. So through eYogi Gurukul, so we have got various levels of classrooms that are going on, conversation specific and linguistic specific, and making sure that the actual crux of all these Vedic scriptures, when they have a situation to refer, be it at workplace or when they have a situation in personal life, if they can just open that scripture and read through. Otherwise, it has to be a version that someone else has interpreted and has to be imposed on them. Instead, if we learn Sanskrit, they have the first hand information, they have the first source of it. They don't need to be told by anybody in their perceptions and all. And adding to the same, as the way we have the various computing languages right now that are there, like C, C++, Java, various languages that we go through every day. Now, Sanskrit is a computing language. It is announced. The Delhi University has already put in a structured course as well for it, making Sanskrit as a computational language, making the path towards defining our own AIs or whatever that is going to come in the future. So those who can pick Sanskrit will be all the ones who will be more human. Otherwise, as we all have been witnessing, you are all robots half transformed already, and this transformation is no more witnessed. So to be human, you should everyone please take 5 minutes of time every day at least to recite one sloka. Make sure all your body is enlightened. So can I ask each of you to repeat along with me these 2 verses? Patata samskrutam lasatu samskrutam jayatu samskrutam chiram gruhe gruhe cha punarapi chiram gruhe gruhe cha punarapi jayatu samskrutam jayatu manukulam jayatu jayatu samskrutam jayatu jayatu manukulam. धन्यवाद.
Thank you very much, Vinayji. Well deserved. See, Sanskrit is not the past language. Now you can see alive here in the eYogi Gurukul. They are teaching. So anyone can join and then learn this amazing language. As Tadagat and Dakshesh said, 600,000 words words in Oxford, where in Sanskrit it is 2000 billion words and more. So you can imagine how well this Sanskrit is. So, really, thank you very much, children. So we go to the next event.
In ancient times, battles were fought from sunrise to sunset, often beginning with the sound of a shankar. Symbolizing the high spirit of Hindu warriors, let us now hear the shankar and explore its deeper meaning. We invite the students to lead this experiment as an experience. I'd like to call Manish Raval, Banya Tyagi, and Jasveer Sharma for blowing the shankar.
Namaste. We invite you to gently close your eyes and simply listen. Feel the vibrations, feel the energy. Now, experience the sound of the sacred shank. My name is Vanya Tyagi. And my name is Monish Rao. And we are the students of eYogi Gurukul. Let's explore the spiritual and scientific significance of the chakra conch. The origin of the shank. In Hindu mythology, the shank, also known as the Panjanya, emerged in the Samudra Manthan, the divine churning of the ocean. It is closely associated with Lord Vishnu and Lord Krishna, who hold it as a symbol of divine power and protection. A divine symbol. The shank symbolizes purity, auspiciousness, and the cosmic sun form, which is believed to be the vibration that gave birth to the universe itself. Spiritual and ritual use. In Hindu rituals, the conch is blown to begin ceremonies. Its sound is believed to ward off negative energies and invoke divine presence. Scientific relevance. Blowing the shank isn't just spiritual, it has also proven scientific benefits. Yes, the sound vibrations from the shank helps cleanse the surrounding air, potentially destroying airborne germs, making it a significant tool in Ayurveda. Yes, true. Regularly blowing the shank can help with lung function, heart health, and is also beneficial for people with speech difficulties. Place your ear near a shank and you will hear a natural humming sound. That resonance is said to match the frequency of the universe, calming, vast, and infinite. Historical importance. The shank has a historical role as well. In Mahabharata, Lord Krishna blew his shank to symbolize the start of the Great War, representing the call to duty and righteousness. That moment is beautifully described in Bhagavad Gita verses 1.15 and 1.16. Let's recite them. Panjanyam Nishikeshu Devadattam Dhananjaya Padram Dhammamoham Mahashantam Bhima Dharma Godhara Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthira Nikulha Sahadevashta Sugosha Mani Pushpako.
ancient symbol. This ancient symbol continues to guide us from Hindu mythology to medicine, from temples to temples within ourselves.
May we always hear its call towards health, harmony, and higher purposes. Namaste.
Namaste.
Now, let me tell you about the Surya Siddhanta, an ancient Indian scientific text. Indian scholars date it to about 14,500 years ago, while Western estimates place it around only 1,600 years ago.
Dear audience, everybody is very quiet. I don't know, everything is going into your brain or you are sleeping. You have to be very attentive because there will be a question and answers after this. Hope you are a very intelligent audience, so hopefully I'm expecting the answers as well. Okay, the previous Shankar who blown, do you know his name?
Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva.
Lord Shiva. Very impressive. Okay, thanks Lord. So we're back to the normal. So I think everybody now back to normal, yes? Yes, we need a little cheer up as well. See the little stars they are doing on the stage. We have to encourage them, including MC as well, you know. Can we have a claps? Oh, still listening. Thank you. Yes. Now as we are exploring Hinduism, now just Tadaga said about the planets and these ones. So we will explore much more. What is there? The Surya Siddhanta, what we are looking at here is truly remarkable. This text provides a complete roster of all the planets in our system, detailing their diameters with an impressive precision of just 5%. Yes, you heard that right, 5%. Now that's an amazing accuracy impressed by. That time we don't have any AIs, any stethoscopes or any microscopes, but still they did. So we have to be proud that about our saints and rishis, how they are managed.
Indian rishis knew about 9 planets orbiting our solar system long before the West, which started recognizing it with the Greeks in 4th century BC and later Galileo in 1610.
Additionally, ancient Indian rishis recognized that Earth is spherical and rotates on an axis. They said not only said in the Puranas, they picturized in our Varaha Avatara, Lord Vishnu's Varaha Avatara, where he lifts the earth on his tusks. You can see the earth is globe, like a circle. The Surya Siddhanta also calculated the length of the year. You know what depth precision they given? They given the length of the year in that Puranas as 365.2421756 days. Remarkably close to the modern estimates with a deviation of just 1.4 seconds. Is that amazing? Yes?
In the Rig Veda, the sun is worshipped as the deity Aditya. A beautiful stotra is praising the sun appears in the Yuddha Kanda of the Valmiki Ramayana, as an epic said to be around 14,000 years old.
The Aditya Hridayam is a powerful mantra recited by Lord Rama. See Aditya Hridayam, Ayodhya. Matching. To seek the blessings of the sun god before his battle with Ravana. See, Rama itself prayed the sun god. See, that means how much powerful is that. This sacred stotram has been taught to our students by our respected Guru Shivakumarji.
How wonderful would it be to witness these students chanting this auspicious mantra here for us all now. Let's invite these students on the stage to recite the mantra. I'd like to Rupa. Who else?
Rupa, Karthik and Krishna, please welcome on the stage with a big applause. Thank you. Thank you audience. Be attentive please because we are going to get the question and answers later on stage. I know you guys are amazing.
दृष्ट्वा युद्धाय समस्तिकं दैवदश्च समागम्य दृष्ट्वाव्याकुतोरणम् उपागम्य प्रवेदामम् अगस्त्यो भगवान् ऋषिः राम राम महाबाहो शृणुभूयं सनातनं येन सर्वानानि वत्स समरे वेदेष्यसि आदित्यपुण्यं सर्वशत्रुविनाशनं जयां जपे नित्यम् अक्षयं परमं शिवं सर्वमङ्गलं माङ्गल्यं सर्वपापप्रणाशनं चिन्तासुरप्रशमनम् आयुर्वर्धनमुत्तमं रश्मिमन्तं समुद्यन्तं देवासुरनमस्कृतं पूजयसे भगवन्तं भास्वरं भुवनेश्वरं सर्वदेवात्मकमेश तेजस्वी नरसिंहावनः तेजदेवासुरः नमोकालिकवस्तिः केशवं ब्रह्माष्टमीश्च शिवस्कन्दप्रजापतिः महेन्द्रोदनकार्यालो यमसोऽव्यपापतिः इतरो वसवस्साध्य यस्मिनो मरुतो मधु वायुवाणी प्रजापतिः दुर्गता प्रभाकरः आदित्यसरिता सूर्य कवलपूषागवस्मिमा सुवर्णसरोरुहाः हिरण्यवेदादिभारः हरितस्वत्सहस्राची सप्तसप्तिर्मरीचिमा दिविरोमकरसम्भो त्वष्टाकान्तां सुमा हिरण्यगर्भशिशिर तपनो भास्करो रविः अग्निगर्भो विदेवपुत्र शिवनाशनः विरोधनादस्तमो देवी रुद्रजुस्सामपारः प्रदाविष्टिरवां मित्र विद्यायितमं नमः आदरीं मण्डलीं मृत्यु पिङ्गलः सर्वदापनः कवे विश्वो महातेज रक्तसर्वभवोद्भवः नक्षत्रग्रहताराणां नाट्यो विश्वभावनः तेजसां वितेजस्वी द्वादशात्मनमोऽस्तुते नमः पूर्वाय गिरयाय पश्चिमाय दैवमः ज्योतिर्गणानां पतये विनादिपतये नमः जयाय जयवक्त्राय हर्यस्वाय नमो नमः नमो नमः सरस्वंसो आदित्याय नमो नमः नमः उग्राय वीराय सारुकाय नमो नमः नमः पद्मप्रबोधाय मार्ताण्डाय नमो नमः ब्रह्मेशाय सूर्यायादित्यवर्चसे भास्करे सर्वभक्षाय रौद्राय वपुषे नमः प्रणौनाय नित्योनाय शत्रुघ्नाय नितात्मने त्रिलोकनाय देवाय ज्योतिषां पतये नमः तप्तचामीकराय वाहनये विश्वकर्मणे नमस्तामो विनिघ्नाय युजये नमस्तासिने नाशयते विश्वभूतं तदेव सृजति प्रभुः वेदेषु शतपथेश वर्षते शतवस्तिः एष सुप्तेषु चाकर्णे भूतेषु परिनिष्ठितः एष एवाग्निहोत्रं च फलं चैवाग्निहोत्रिणां वेदाश्चैव प्रभूनां पदमेव च यानि कृत्यानि लोकेषु सर्वैर्यशतविभुः येन पश्चिमोच्चेषु कान्तारेषु परेषु च कीर्तनं पुरुषं कस्मिन्नासीदति रागः पूजयस्वेन एकाग्रः देवदेवं जगत्पतिम् एतत्त्रिगुणितं दत्त्वा युद्धेषु विजयिष्यसि अस्मिन् क्षणे महाभावो रावणं त्वं वदिष्यसि एवमुक्त्वा तदागस्त्यो जातमाचायतागतम् एतच्छ्रुत्वा महातेज नष्टशोको तदा धारायां सुस्प्रीतः राघवप्रहलादवान् आदित्यं प्रेक्ष्य जत्वातु परमर्षणवाक्तमन् निराकर्षति तदुवादाय वीर्यवान् रावणं प्रेक्ष्य ऋषात्मा युद्धाय समुपागमन् सर्वैर्येण माता वने च सर्वतो धर्मवीरनिरीक्षणोदितं मनः परं प्रस्यमनाः इति सर्वदिशं शामिलित्वा सर्वनामान्यगतो वचस्वरेति श्रीमद्रामायणे वाल्मीकिः अधिगम्ये युद्धकाण्डे पञ्चमदिका शता
eYogi Gurukul. Thanks to all.
Thank you very much. Really impressive. You can see the vibrations here. Now I'm feeling that the shankha blowing and then the chanting. It's really amazing. You know, we have previously neuroscience. So it's a Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, and then Manipura already activated. So you have to open your heart chakra to get this power tune. Okay, as I said, question and answers. They just chanted the Aditya Hridayam. My lovely audience, you know who wrote that? Can they raise a hand? Who wrote the Aditya Hridayam? Hemaji? Agastya, see, the Guru is telling what audience. Oh, thank you, Hemaji. Now we go to the next event.
Do you know what happened when Lord Vishnu took his 8th avatar as Krishna on this earth? Yes, Mahabharata, the great battle of Bharat.
The Mahabharata with 100,000 verses took place in 5561 BCE. At our Gurukul, we teach both epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata. This year, our Guru, Hanumanji, delivered a 6-week course on Mahabharata personalities and the lessons we should learn from them. Today, our Mahabharata course students will present a fascinating skit written by Shailaja Ravandi. Let's invite the students on stage.
As the great battle of Kurukshetra drew near, two mighty forces prepared for war. Both Arjuna, the greatest of the Pandavas, and Duryodhana, the leader of the Kauravas, sought Krishna's support. But what happened in this moment was more than a mere choice between power and wisdom. It was a lesson in dharma.
Krishna's army, the Narayani Sena, is unparalleled. If I claim its support first, the Pandavas will be left in the dust.
Lord Krishna, I wait for your guidance. Whatever you choose, I will accept.
Arjuna, my dear friend, you're here early.
Yes, I was here first, Krishna. I deserve your favor.
Ah, Duryodhana. True, you arrived before Arjuna, but I saw Arjuna first in my heart. Let both of you choose. You shall have what you wish. But remember, your choice will shape your destiny.
I choose your Narayani Sena. With this army, the war will be over before it even begins.
Lord, I choose you. Even without weapons, your wisdom and your guidance will lead us to victory. The strength of 1,000 soldiers cannot match your divine knowledge. Krishna, I can support either side in this battle. It's a war between brothers. No matter who wins, the earth will lose.
You are right, dear brother. But my role is not to fight, but to stand for dharma. Let them choose their paths. Arjuna, you choose wisely. It's not the number of soldiers, but the strength of the heart that wins a battle.
Krishna is a charioteer. What will he do in the face of war? He's not even holding a weapon.
With Krishna's guidance, we will not just fight with strength, but with purpose. Dharma will lead the way.
He gave up an army for one man. For a moment, it seemed like Arjuna was foolish, but he was choosing something far greater. He chose dharma over ego, wisdom over mind.
We'll see who wins in the end. It seems the Pandavas are choosing their path of defeat.
Duryodhana, you have chosen the strength of an army, but Arjuna has chosen the strength of righteousness. The power of dharma cannot be defeated, no matter how mighty the army. Arjuna, you have chosen not power, but purpose. The battlefield of life, it is the right guide, the right action, and the right heart that leads to true victory.
My lord, I understand now. The battle ahead is not one of mere weapons. It is a battle of spirit. With you by my side, I know I can't fail.
My lord, I have watched the kingdoms rise and fall over a roll of dice. I have borne the silence of Sahas and the roar of injustice. But today, I see a choice that is not made of pride or vengeance, but dharma. Arjuna, you have chosen not just for yourself, but for all of us who still believe in righteousness. In choosing Krishna, you have given hope to those who have none. Duryodhana, you may have the might of 1,000 warriors, but you will never understand the strength that comes from standing on the side of truth.
Let's see how far wisdom takes you. The war will decide it all.
Will this pact of rightness be enough to bring peace, Krishna? The war, once it begins, will change everything.
Even in the greatest of wars, dharma is the ultimate victor. It is not the power of arms, but the righteousness of the heart that ensures true victory.
Thus the stage was set for the great war of Kurukshetra. Arjuna, with his humility and unwavering devotion to dharma, had chosen the path of wisdom. Duryodhana, in his pride, had chosen the path of power. But true strength lies not in armies or might, but in heart's commitment to righteousness.
Arjuna chose not power, but purpose.
In war and in life, the right guide matters more than strength.
We'll see who wins in the end.
And so, the seed of the great war were sown, not with weapons, but with choices. Arjuna's humble wisdom with the path of dharma.
Thank you for that fascinating speech, guys. I'd like to thank the students, the teachers, and everyone else who worked on that skit. It was absolutely fantabulous. And now, I'll talking to you guys about the yogic dharma and its importance.
Thank you very much. Did you feel that the Bhagavad Gita, the Mahabharata script? Just I felt like we went to that era. Give a big applause to the students. They taken us to that era. It's not, and we have to thank them, appreciate them. And as I said, when I come on the stage, everybody knows that what I'm going to ask. Yes, the next question. What is the main purpose and ultimate goal as per the skit? Not Emaji, you are already answered. Anybody? Dharma is ultimate goal. Hello, need a little bit attention. See, that skit needs to be that much of elegant. There is a lot of support from the background. You know, the elegance, the mukutas, and everything is created by volunteer work. We should special thank and express our gratitude, heartfelt gratitude to someone working quietly behind the scenes, whose creativity touched the broad and extra sparkle to the Mahabharata skit today. The stunning mukutas worn by the characters, yes, beautifully crafted. We have to applaud her. We lovingly the Sweta Bharadwaj, mother of talented young performers Satakshi. Where is Sweta Bharadwaj? Could you please stand for us? Sweta Bharadwaj. Where is she? Really impressive. Thank you very much. And on behalf of the entire team, a big thankful to you for your beautiful work. Thank you very much. So, my next question. So we went into the Mahabharata skit. Now, we are exploring wisdom and the yoga and everything. So the next one, anybody knows what is yogic danda? Anybody? What is yogic danda? What is meant by danda? Okay, let's explore. Let's now explore the truly unique of yogic science from that. Many think that yoga is just an exercise and spirituality, but did you know there is a deep science behind it? When you dig into the yoga, you are come up with more. And in this yoga science, there's so many tools they given that we can use anytime, but we should be aware of that tool. For example, now I am talking. Am I looking nervous? Looking nervous? Can you raise the hand? Am I looking nervous? No, I am not. Because I am saying that. Yes. Okay, yeah. So the nervousness is going to be reduced by concentrating on the Ajna chakra. So like that, the tools you can use anytime being yourself. So we have got a little experiment demo to show you now. But first a quick question. Have you heard the yogic danda? Same question repeating. What is meant by danda? Stick. Used for? Punishment. Very active Dayakaji. It's not a weapon. It's not a musical instrument. Let's explore what this is going to be. Let's welcome the Vice President of Yogi Gurukul, Letrakani branch, Nishant Singh Panwarji on the stage. Please welcome him with a big applause. He's going to explain us what this yogic danda, and after that my questions will be there.
Hello everyone, Pranam, Namaste. How are you all? Okay, so today, before I talk about the yogic danda experiment and in more details, I have with me my little eYogi, Mohena, is my daughter, and in Letterkenny Gurukul we had some classes about mantra, and she did learn some of those mantras and she wanted to recite that. So I'll just give that opportunity over to you. Okay, will you recite?
Hello everybody. Wakratunda Wakaya Suyakoti Sababama Kumedeva Savakarishu Sarada.
Thank you so much. Okay, so before we talk about the yogic danda, I just want to ask, are you all feeling hungry? Are you? Okay, so let's do a quick experiment to see if you are really hungry. So there's a yogic science behind to understand if you are hungry or not. Okay, so we'll do a very easy experiment. What you have to do is you have to put your finger just below your nose and slightly try to breathe and see the air is coming out from which nostril. So if you do very slowly, don't do very hard, but very slowly if you do, you'll be able to understand from which side of the nostril the air is, more flowing. Okay? So which one? Anyone want to volunteer? Right. Anyone else? Right. Yours? Right. Left. Okay. Interesting. Anyone more? Left. Okay. So the right nostril here represents fire element in our body, and it represents that you are hungry and you are ready for the food. So your body is preparing for food and there's a fire in it and you are ready. So left means you are not that hungry, maybe you had some snacks and you are at this mode into water mode and you want to drink more water. So if it's left nostril, it means you need to drink more water. Okay, so what these nostrils are there and how do you understand these things? So basically your left nostril, they are connected to again your chakras, what I think we learned about that in the previous explanation, right, for the neuroscience ones. So in our body we have the energy channels, all these various energy channels which are connected to all these chakras. These chakras combine into something called nadis, and those are two types of nadis, Ida and Pingala. So the Ida nadi is something which represents like cool, warm, feminine, moon, all these water element. So it's more of that which is connected to your right brain, and it represents creativity, things you do like art, craft, all these creative things is controlled by your Ida nadi. And whenever the Ida nadi is active, that is your left nostril. So left nostril, right brain is your Ida. Whereas the Pingala nadi represents fire and heat, sun element, masculine element. All of that represents your right nostril and the fire element which we are talking, which is helping your digestive systems to digest the food, right? So that is about your right nostril connected to your left brain, which is more analytical. The right brain is creative, and the analytical things like muscular, working, force, food, all that is connected to Pingala nadi. And all these, when are awakened, there is something called Sushumna nadi which awakens through all the chakras, go to the crown chakra. So basically, all these chakras and things we can experience scientifically. Like everyone here, most of the people were able to experience that their right, nostril was active. Now, coming to the danda, this is important. So that's what we all started with, right? So you got the context, what this Ida, Pingala and everything is. Now, this is very amazing tool developed by our rishis. Basically it's very simple tool. You have to just keep it under your armpit. So whenever the yogic experiment were done, they used to keep it under the armpit like this. It's not for support, not for balance. It's basically to control these nadis. So if you put it on your right armpit, you are activating your left nostril and the Ida nadi. Whereas if you put it on the left side of your hand, you are activating your right nostril and the Pingala nadi. So if you are, at this point doing some meditation, some yoga, which are fire element, you want to awaken the fire element in your body and do those, then you would be putting it. So it's a kind of a tool to do those yogic kriyas and pranayams, basically to awaken a specific mode in your body to get more energy from those yogic experiments. So that's this tool for you all, yogic danda. Thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, Ji. So this danda is like a mobile that science used to take everywhere they go. Nishant Ji, is this danda yogis everywhere. See that time, very interesting, and I feel like it's a do not disturb mode. When you have that, nobody will disturb. So now we can use this one for the meditation. So no excuse. Very good, very good.
We are Ireland's largest Indian region educational body, active since 2019 with 15 plus courses and hundreds of students taught.
We have opened 3 branches in Gurukul across Ireland and many more to come in future. You are seeing so many skates and the explanation about Hinduism and spirituality and yoga. So all these are explained and in our own books, and they are in the bookstore there. You can explore them. And there is a Mahabharata which you just had a look in the skate touches one which we completed. There is a Mahabharata book also there. This is well explained for the age between 10 to 13 years. Easy to understand and colorful too. So we will welcome Hanumanji on the stage to have explain about the eYogi future plans. Give a big applause to call Hanumanji.
Thank you. Namaste everyone. If you can pay attention to me, I am going to tell some very sincere facts. You can tell me whether they are facts or not after this. Okay? That is the thing that whether you are listening or not, that's the important thing here. Okay, right? So, dear friends, namaste everyone. So, as a Chancellor of eYogi Gurukul Science and Spirituality University, I have the privilege to present some of the achievements made by our team in the last 1 year. So, it is a 12 months. Last June 22nd we were doing the event here. Now again we are doing on the last year 21st we did, now we are doing on the 22nd. So exactly a year. So I want to, as you are seeing, there are so many things happening, right? There are so many students are doing. Probably you agree with me when you compare with the other organizations where people will bring the performers, will bring the artists from thousands of miles. But in the eYogi Gurukul, this platform is meant for teaching them, training them. It is all organic, and they are doing here. You have been seeing all that one, right? Our gurus are the people who are like you and me. Everyone is doing full-time job, and they are passionate, and they are designing the courses. We are not buying books anywhere and just delivering the classes based on those books or those curriculum. All our content is designed by gurus, They are researching a lot and then they are giving and delivering to the next generation. The only satisfaction they get is to transferring the knowledge to the next generation. So the uniqueness of eYogi Gurukul, there are two things. Probably you notice that. One is we always map the ancient knowledge with the current modern science, and we try to explain them the science behind the Hinduism. The second one is the relevance of ancient structures, ancient personalities, like they say Mahabharata, say Ramayana, what Rama has done, what Krishna has done, what Arjuna has done, what Kunti Devi has done. So all those things we teach them in such a way that they can try to adopt those their experiences in the current life. As you probably know, Vyasa Maharshi, he told that whatever not there in Mahabharata is nowhere. So he was so authentic. How many thousands of years back? 5,000 years back, he was made the statement. So if you get any problem, if you get any challenge, if you see any difficult scenario, Mahabharata is our reference, right? So in that way, what we do, we teach the children to explain. That is why we have basic classes, we have intermediate level, we have advanced level. So in each and every that we design the course in such a way that they appreciate the personalities, the struggles they made. Even Yudhishthira had lots of troubles, Arjuna had lots of troubles. That is why Bhagavad Gita has come. So Krishna himself, he had lots of troubles. Even the Bhagavan came here, he will. So all the challenges we explain to the students. So that is the motto of eYogi Gurukul. That is where we have been working on that along with me and my students, my colleagues, all the team are behind that. So one more thing is the authenticity. When we are teaching the children, when we are explaining to them in this modern era, in this digital era, and everyone is connected with the Bluetooth always. So there is a plenty of information. If you open a chat GPT, if you open any other AI tool, ask something, that will tell you something. But what is the authenticity? There is no authenticity for that one. So the eYogi Gurukul gurus, they authentically design the classes, design the course, and they deliver that one. You can take that granted, and so I encourage you to invite 10 of the parents and bring them to the eYogi Gurukul so that they will get authenticative knowledge. So another thing, as a part of university, that is our mission. We are not there yet, but we are building the structure there. So as a part of the university structure, we give unique student ID for each student. Also, we record the classes, and those classes are available in our database. We archive all of them. Also, we develop lots of governing processes, governing procedures that are required to run any institution in this country. There is no exception to any of the policies. We don't bypass anything. All our team, there is a small team but very effective, and they are all working. So it is an opportunity to thank them, and that is why we do graduation ceremony to acknowledge their things. So to give you a few highlights of what we have done in the last 12 months. So we have offered 10 courses, 2 lecture series, and you know how many gurus delivered these things? 10 gurus delivered all these 10 courses and 2 lecture series. It is very good that in the community how it is supporting the eYogi Gurukul. 140 students enrolled for our 10 courses, 140 students. In that 140 students, 102 are children. They are the ones who attended, and today they are going to get the certificates. All 100, see the certificates there. 100, more than 100 children are going to get certificates. Probably you are thinking whether they are getting the same students coming every time or the new people coming. I am proud to say that we have 54 new students joined this year to the eYogi Gurukul. While we are running the eYogi Gurukul in Dublin, we have one in local base, one in Letterkenny last year we started, and another one we opened in North Dublin, that is our Hindu temple, Nandalai temple, we opened the eYogi Gurukul there, and we run the classes there. We are running the classes and we will continue to run the classes there in person. So, while doing the classes, delivering the classes, putting the university structure and lot of background going on, some of our trustees are also involved in attending some of the tasks. So, for example, we gave a lecturing on Diwali, significant Diwali in PayPal Ireland. Also, we participated in a panel discussion at a Valley Smart Summit in Dublin. And also, recently, we gave a talk on the studying medicine in Europe. We recognize that students are growing and our community needs to get a more knowledge on the educational system. So we have taken the academics also one of our categories, and then we are working on that one. So when I go to our future activities, so there are a lot of future activities are in the pipeline. So to name a few, one of the things we are going to do, we are going to launch, developing and going to launch a new website, which is a kind of university pattern, university structure, standard university structure, where our vision we are going to do is people can subscribe to eYogi Gurukul and they can understand and listen a lesson. They can listen a course, whatever they want. And also we are looking for to open more branches. This year we are trying to do 2 more branches at least. That is our target, 2 branches, 2 more branches. And also, the senior secondary school students are so many of our friends have born here and they are going to secondary schools. So I explained last year, we have a book, we have written a Living Sat guide. Some of our authors written that one, the book is available here. And we are going to conduct a workshop for the senior secondary school students and parents, both of them. The target and the tips and advantages we are going to give them is how to achieve 625 points. Nowadays competition is very high. We are trying to explain them using the methodology of Mahabharata, the Sthita Prajnata, how much you need. Because 620 points getting is not easy. So Sthita Prajnata, what they need. That is what we are going to demonstrate in that workshop, and that will happen early next year. Also, we are going to start courses again after the summer break, that is from September. We continue to run the courses, and that is where we need all your support. Also, we are doing a strategic partnership with the regional groups, community groups. Because regional community groups are doing a lot of events, they are helping the communities, and it is very good. They are developing social awareness and everything is good. But the educational aspect is missing there. So eYogi Gurukul is the platform, that is why we are supporting. We ask people to show the interest, and we got from 4 cultural organizations, we got an expression of interest to work with us and develop the courses. The courses are in progress, and we are going to roll those courses also in the future. So there are so much on my list here. I don't want to say everything. What I can say is, we have our front desk here. In that front desk we have QR codes. If you want more information, just go and scan that one. You send us an email, join our social media, join our WhatsApp groups and Instagram, so that you will get all the updates, and it is we are welcome you, and we will be working with you. We want to work with you. I conclude by saying the famous quote of the famous composer Tyagaraja. Yandaro Mahanubhavulandarike Vandandu. Salutations to each and every one of you. Each and every one who are behind us, ancient rishis. Yandaro Mahanubhavu. Salutations to everyone. Thank you so much.
Hope you are enjoying the day today. It was a really, really good day with all the children's performance. So my name is Samvit. I'm director at VHSCI. Just a couple of announcements. Next week on Sunday, we have Rath Yatra. Rath Yatra is celebrated by Lord Jagannath,
and he will go on a Rath around from starting from VCC like around 11 o'clock. So if you are available and free, please do join us for the Rath Yatra. And on the occasion of Rath Yatra as well, we have some t-shirts, specially custom sized t-shirts around the corner, just to celebrate Rath Yatra. And so if you want to look for the t-shirts out there on the right hand side of the corner. And finally, for the priest, we are, as you many of you may know, that we are trying to get a priest for the temple. And to that, we need your contribution and donation as well, so for accommodations and other things for the priest. So if you can contribute, we'll really appreciate it. So thank you very much. So next Sunday, Rath Yatra. Please do not forget next Sunday, Rath Yatra. So if you are free and available, please do come and teach us on the right hand side. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your day.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Ram, and Jai Swaminarayan. First of all, a massive congratulations to the entire eYogi team and all the teachers, all the children, and all the proud parents. It is an amazing showcase of our Hindu culture and values here. I have been attending this event for many years, and since the establishment of eYogi Gurukul. And year on year, all we can see the tremendous success of the entire eGurukul team. So, thank you very much to the entire eYogi Gurukul team for organizing these such events. Now, I would like to announce one very important event coming up from BAPS Ireland. The event is taking place next weekend on Sunday, 29th of June. The event is dedicated to all the children. The event is planned and it will be executed by our BAPS Ireland Bal Balikas, all the children. As we have seen and witnessed in the Ramayana and Mahabharata section in this event, as we all know, a squirrel was a very important character, a very important devotee of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra. So in next week event, we are going to have a shows. There will be a 3D show based on global warming, how each one of us can contribute towards controlling the global warming. A squirrel show. Again, that will be done and produced by our BAPS Ireland Bal Balikas. As we all know, Shravan ki bhakti and how he served his old parents. So there will be a shadow show demonstrating a bhakti of Shravan. There will be bouncy castles for all the children to enjoy. There will be a magic show, a very renowned magician from our UK and Europe, a very well-renowned magician is coming to entertain all the children. So the name of the event, all the children will feel like an adventure land, a wonderland. It's an island of heroes, and the heroes are for our BAPS Ireland kids. There will be an escape room where kids can explore our culture, our values, and learn more about our values. So they can only escape the room once they find the hidden treasures in the room. There will be a food store, so everyone can enjoy delicious Indian food. So the event is on Sunday 29th, the next Sunday, and the link to register will be shared by eYogi Gurukul WhatsApp group. So all parents are kindly requested to bring their kids to this very important event. Thank you very much once again to the eYogi Gurukul team.
Knowledge. Now we have the next week fun activities too. Really impressive.
Earlier, we spoke about the Indian knowledge system. Its survival over generations was possible through one key method, the Gurukul system.
To understand why we need such Gurukul in modern times, let's incorporate Guru Joshi ji on stage.
आपकी आवाज तो यहाँ से हॉल से बाहर नहीं जा पा रही है, तो वो हमारे जो बॉर्डर पे सैनिक खड़े हैं उनको कैसे सुनाई देगी? तो एक बार और लगा सकते हो मेरे साथ? भारत माता की वंदे वंदे वंदे, नमो पार्वते पते, बोलो हर हर। वेरी नाइस। अभी अगले 5 से 7 मिनट थोड़ा सा नॉइज लेवल को कम रखना, बहुत अच्छे तरीके से समझाने जा रहा हूं कुछ बातें। जयकारे तो हो गए। What you saw while other organizations, when these events happen, they find sponsored the performers from outside. All the kids who performed here, they are eYogi Gurukul on school. याद रखना इस बात को, अपने उसके हैं 140 140। So अभी मैं आपको क्या दिखाने जा रहा हूं? I am going to explain in next 5 to 7 minutes what is Hinduism, how do you apply Hinduism in your daily life, and what is the role of eYogi Gurukul in Ireland. So can we just here keep noise level low? So what is Hinduism, right? Stay focused. This universe, what you see, this universe, it operates on a cosmic order. This cosmic order is called Rit. And from Rit is cosmic laws of this universe. Abhi sab sahi hoga, clear hoga, don't worry. Hang in with me. From Rit came the universal truth. Number 2, Satya. From Rit came Satya. And from Satya comes Dharma. So you will say, what are you talking about? These big words we don't understand. Can you explain it? Sun का जो cycle होता है, sun rotates, sun rises and sets, and planets move. The cycle goes on, never fails. That's called Rit, cosmic laws. That is Rit, cosmic laws. And from the cosmic laws, the universal truth comes. What is universal truth? The life on earth depends on sun. That is Satya. So what our rishis say, if life depends on sun, you need to align your body with the sun. So which means wake up before sunrise, sleep after sunset. Brahma Muhurt came Dharma. So that code of conduct which is based on Rit, Satya and Dharma, that is just one. Like that, rishis found many other examples. Another example, that every creature on this planet, that life is a cyclic nature. There are millions of creatures. So that is Rit. Life is cyclic. And from Rit comes one simple thing. Every creature, including me, wants to live long. So that is Satya, universal truth. So then they develop from this Dharma. What is Dharma? Dharma is, I should not kill anyone because I don't want to be killed. So that is Dharma. So see how the nature, the laws of this cosmos, the rishis applied from Rit, from Satya comes Dharma. The beauty of Dharma should be, who can tell me? Do you want a Dharma is the law, code of conduct that changes with day, sakal, paristiti, time, circumstances and place? Do you want that kind of law? It should always fixed. So what do we call for fixed in Sanskrit? We call it Sanatan, eternal. So what type of Dharma you want? What type of laws, code of conduct you want in your life? You want Dharma, that is Sanatan. So what it becomes? Flip it. Sanatan Dharma. So Sanatan Dharma it becomes. And what is Hinduism then? Flip that one. Hinduism is nothing but thousands of years back, the Indus Saraswati Sindhu civilization when it existed, Saraswati, the Sindhu river, the Persian could not pronounce. They said the people who live on the other side of Sindhu, these are Indus, Hindu people or Hindu people. Mispronunciation became Hindu and that's how it became Hinduism. So what is Hinduism? Get this very clearly. From here, with the laws of the cosmos of this universe, from that the truth dharma comes, and dharma is a sanatan. So that means the dharma you are following is sanatan. So that type of dharma. And you will say, you know what? So what did rishis do when they found these laws? They started documenting these. They say, I gave you two laws there, right? I said non-violence is one law and Brahma Muhurt is another law. Like that, thousands of laws when they discovered, they documented it in a book. And they say, what do you call that book? They say, oh, what do we call it? It's knowledge, call it knowledge. What is knowledge in Sanskrit? Ved. So Veda came in picture, 4 Vedas. Summary text of Vedas became Upanishad, 120 Upanishad came. Then the Itihasa, Ramayana and Mahabharata came. After that, 220 Puranas, the storytelling tradition came. Yoga text, Agam text, science, 10 million scriptures our ancestors have written. 10 million, can you imagine? Just by hand. Give you a comparison. The entire background of this Western civilization is Greek civilization. Guess how many scriptures are there? 20 to 25,000. No intention to demean or devalue anybody. They are great scripture, everything. But 20 to 25,000 scriptures, the Greek civilization. And give you another example. Modern world, with all the advent of the printing press, we have only written 200 unique books till this day. Only 200 million. Our ancestors have written 10 million just by hand. Can you imagine? What were they writing? What were they writing? It's so then they say, how do you apply this knowledge in your daily life? So what did I explain to you? Very quickly summarize. I said, the universe, the laws of universe are written. From that, truth comes. From that, dharma comes. Dharma that is eternal is Sanatan Dharma. And then I said 10 million scripture. How do you apply this knowledge in your daily life? Then they developed a system called -9 months to 84 years. -9 months. When the first time the two people are coming in contact, from that day they developed, they divided in 16 passages, 16 important lives in your important days in your life, and they call them sanskar. So it starts with Garbhadan, Putsavan, Simantomayan, Jatkaram, Namkaran, all the way goes up to Vivah, Vanaprastha and Sannyas. Finally you leave this world for Antyesti. So what that means is every sanskar which you guys are not celebrating, or those who are celebrating, what you are celebrating, you are going back to Sanatan Dharma. You are going back all the way to the laws of the universe. So there is nothing wrong with them. Then the rites and rituals and the festival what you celebrate, they are also based on Rit. They are also based on Satya. They are also based on Dharma. And you say, Rajbhai, you came here, you talk very nicely. Can you give us a proof of this? That Sanatan Dharma is eternal. Where is the proof? Right? You guys are smart audience. You should ask me for a proof. So the proof is here. Look at the top 8 civilizations on this planet. Top 8. Persian civilization came 2500 years back. It lasted for 200 years. Roman civilization came 2500 years back, lasted for 1200 years. Mesoamerican civilization came for 3000 years. 3000 years back, lasted only 800 years. Chinese came 3500 years back, lasted 2500 years back only. Greek civilization came 4500 years back, lasted for 2500 years. Egyptian came 5000 and lasted 2500. Then came Mesopotamian, the Egyptian civilization. The Iraq one. 5500 years back it came, lasted 3000 years. Indus Valley, this is the civilization we come from. Sindhu Ghati, Harappa, Mohenjo-daro civilization. It came about 5500 years back. But then they say it only lasted for 2000 years. But then there is a caveat to it. What is caveat? The caveat is it's still continuing. How it is continuing? They just recently, 2018, they found Mahabharata Rath in Sinoli. They found in Sinoli Mahabharata Rath, so which is dated a minimum 6000 years back. Then they found in Rakhigadi, the remains, जिसको अवशेष बोलते हैं, archaeological अवशेष, they are 6000 BCE. Which means Sindhu Ghati civilization goes back to 8000 years, which means we are the oldest living civilization on this planet. What happened to the other civilization? Think about it now. What happened to all other civilizations? Those civilizations came, gone, but new religion places. What are those religions? We start with Sikhism, which is part of us 500 years back. Then came Islam 1400 years back. Christianity 2000 years back. Jainism, Buddhism, which is part of Indic civilization 2500 years back. Judaism 3500 years back. And then comes Zoroastrianism, which is 3800 years back. Go back in time now, after 3500, 3800. Mahabharata, 5561 BC. What is that? 7500 years back. Krishna spoke Mahabharata, Ramayana. Then go back further in time, 14,000 years back. 1209 BC, Ramayana. Go back in time, 21,000 years back, Vedas were written. We call this rule of 7. What is rule of 7? Remember this. Ramayana, Mahabharata, 7,000 years. 14,000 Ramayana and 21,000 Veda. You will say you gave us very good thing, but you didn't explain us. You still didn't explain, you are not convinced. Convince us. So this is the convincing part now. While every other civilization had changed their method of praying, Sanatan Dharma 21,000 years back, मेरे पूर्वज चंदन लगाते थे माथे पे, आज मैं भी लगा रहा हूं। मेरे पूर्वज कलावा पहनते थे, मैं भी पहन रहा हूं। मेरे पूर्वज जनेऊ पहनते थे, मैं भी पहन रहा हूं। 21,000 साल से हम जनेऊ पहन रहे हैं। Unbroken chain of civilization, unbroken chain. अब जो क्वेश्चन आपका आता है कि अगर आपके पास ऐसी unbroken chain of civilization है, क्या ये ऐसे ही सर्वाइव हो गई? हजारों लड़ाइयां लड़ी है हमारे वीर योद्धाओं ने, क्षत्रियों ने जाने दे दी, अपने मुंडों की पहाड़ खड़े कर दिए सिविलाइजेशन को बचाने के लिए। लार्जेस्ट जेनोसाइड ऑफ हिंदूज हैव हैपेंड इन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ ह्यूमैनिटी। तब जाके सिविलाइजेशन बची है, जिसको हम सनातन धर्म कहते हैं। हमारे यहाँ कहा जाता था 12 बरस कुकुर जिए, 14 बरस जिए सियार, बरस 18 क्षत्रिय जीवे, आगे जीवे तो दिखता। ये हमारी सिविलाइजेशन है कि हम अपने वैरियर क्लास से उसकी एज 18 के बाद एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं करता हमारा वैरियर क्लास के हमें जीना है, हमें अपने देश के लिए, अपने माटी के लिए मर मिटना है, तब जाके सिविलाइजेशन बची है। तो अब इसके बाद जो है लास्ट पार्ट आ रहा है कि सो व्हाट, आप बोलोगे सो व्हाट, तो अभी आप जितने भी लोग यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, इफ आई आस्क यू ओनली वन सिंपल क्वेश्चन, टेल मी वन सिंपल थिंग, 80% of the success you are getting in your life right now, जो आपको आज गाड़ी मिली है, बंगला मिला है, उसका बैंक बैलेंस है, छुट्टियों में जाते हो, किसकी बदौलत मिला है? सबसे ज्यादा आप लोग बोलेंगे 80% बिकॉज ऑफ माई पेरेंट्स। अपने पेरेंट्स से पूछोगे सवाल, वो बोलेंगे मेरे पेरेंट्स, उनसे पूछो वो बोलेंगे मेरे पेरेंट्स। अरे कहाँ जाके बात रुकेगी ये वही रुकेगी 21,000 साल पहले। किस पे रुकेगी? वेदों पे। उस वेद में क्या है? उस वेद में सनातन धर्म के लॉज हैं, उस देश में सत्य है, उसमें रित है। आपका जो धर्म है, आपका जो सनातन है, वो कॉस्मिक लॉज है, यूनिवर्सल ट्रुथ है, इसमें शर्माने की क्या बात है? दिल खोल के बोलिए हम हिंदू हैं, दिल खोल के बोलिए हम सनातन धर्म को फॉलो करते हैं। तो आप क्यों इम्पोर्टेंस इसलिए है क्योंकि आपके माँ बाप ने आपके लिए पेंशन, जमीन, जेवर गिरवी रखी है, तब जाके आपको पढ़ाया था। यहाँ पर वेस्ट में बच्चे लोन लेते हैं पीएचडी करने के लिए अपने ऊपर। हमारी सिविलाइजेशन में नहीं होता था। नॉलेज को सबसे ऊपर रखा, क्यों? क्योंकि हमारी जो बुक है वेद, उसका नाम ही नॉलेज है, तो हमने उस नॉलेज ट्रेडिशन को ऊपर रखा। तो अब इस सिविलाइजेशन का सबसे बड़ा प्रश्न है कि जिसको बचाने के लिए 21,000 साल से मैंने प्रूव किया कि यू आर द लिविंग ओल्डेस्ट सिविलाइजेशन टिल नाउ, हाउ विल यू कंटिन्यू? विल इट लास्ट अनदर 5,000 years? बचेगी कि नहीं बचेगी? That is where Gurukul comes, because that's how it survived. So जो eYogi Gurukul है, it is teaching the 10 million scriptures, their knowledge right here in Ireland, 5,000 away from native country. So this is the beauty of eYogi Gurukul, telling you all the information everything there. तो अब आप कई लोग सिंपल लास्ट का क्वेश्चन ये है, अगर आपके बच्चे डांस क्लास, ड्रामा क्लास, म्यूजिक क्लास, जिम्नास्ट क्लास, बॉलीवुड क्लास, क्रिकेट क्लास, दिस क्लास, दैट क्लास में जाते हैं, हिंदुइज्म क्लास में क्यों नहीं जाते? Why are they not going to Hinduism class? Why are they not going to mantra class? Today when you go from this door, make sure, don't join a Yogi Gurukul. Nobody is asking you to join Gurukul. But teach them at your home at least. Find a Guru, teach them there. If you don't want to take that hassle, we have taken that hassle for you. So join a Yogi Gurukul, simply. So, यहाँ से आपने बोलोगे लास्ट की पंक्तियाँ समाप्त कर रहा हूँ कि राज भाई आपने बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग बातें बोल दी है, बहुत तेजी से बोलते हो, स्ट्रॉन्ग बोलते हो, लेकिन कहीं आप बहुत ज़्यादा टू मच तो हिंदुइज्म को प्रमोट नहीं कर रहे हो, कहीं आप कुछ अलग डायरेक्शन में तो नहीं जा रहे हो. तो फॉर देम मैं अटल जी की लाइनें चुराता हूँ, अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी की, कि होकर स्वतंत्र कब चाहा मैंने कर लूं दुनिया को गुलाम. होकर स्वतंत्र कब चाहा है मैंने कर लूं जग को गुलाम. मैंने तो सदा सिखाया करना अपने मन को गुलाम. गोपाल राम के नामों पर कब मैंने अत्याचार किया, गोपाल राम के नामों पर कब मैंने अत्याचार किया, कब दुनिया को हिंदू बनाने घर घर में नरसंहार किया, कब किया है हमने, कभी करा है? कोई बतलाए जाकर, कोई बतलाए काबुल में जाकर कितनी मस्जिद तोड़ी. भूभाग नहीं सत सत मानव के हृदय जीतने का निश्चय. हिंदू तन मन हिंदू जीवन, रग रग हिंदू मेरा परिचय, रग रग हिंदू मेरा परिचय. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys for listening. So this is the story of Yogi Gurukul. So I have been asked by the MC to, we will take, observe 1 minute silence for the Pahalgam attack and for the Air India. So can I request everybody to stand up? You don't need to say anything. I'll just start with Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamsoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Start the silence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please take a seat. Thank you.
As per our ancient Vedic tradition, the Guru is like God, who gives the knowledge to remove the elements from our life. Now, as our Hindus, right, we see that the God is inside us, and we say Namaste. So that means we are going down in front of God, which is inside you, right? So why we say the God inside us? God is basically is generator, right? Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahma is a generator. Then we have operation, which is Vishnu, and then Mahesh, which is destroyer. So in our body, these all elements are happening every time. So every time the new cell is generating in the body, then we have operational which is when we eat the food and it's going through the digestion and getting the energy from that. So that is called the operation, which is Vishnu. And then we have to have someone to describe the self, which is that to run that cycle, which is Mahesh. So Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh inside us. Now how we can control all the feelings? So basically what we do, that's what we call the meditation. So when we do the meditation, dhyana, we try to control ourselves through the mind to control all three elements. So if we control them properly, then we suffer a minimum with the problem. So thank you everyone. So I will go to the Pradyuman ji now. Thank you.
Gurus have a special place in Indian knowledge system. Similarly, at eYogi Gurukul, the Gurus are the backbone of our organization. We would like to thank them for their immense contribution in developing course materials, running classes, and teaching our kids. Can we invite all our Gurus on stage to get their faces known to our all audience here? So I would like to request Diana, please come over the stage and hand over the gifts to the Gurus. Abhishek Sharma for Hinduism basics. Anuradha mantra Vedic chanting or yoga and meditation. Dr. Nandini Gupta for Ishan Upanishad. Dr. Chandrasekhar for Yogic Neurosciences Lecture Series. Dr. Hanumanta Rao for Itihasa, Ramayana and Mahabharata. Krishna Sambatari, Vedic sages. Parasuram, Nitaphan for bhajans. Inaka, come to here, please. Okay. Nishan Singh Panwar for Hinduism basics. Pinak Sharma for Sanskrit.
Abhishek Kawat ji, Pradeep Patel ji, Sambit Mishra ji, Durgesh Tiwari, Anirban Panja ji, Meghna ji, Sharmila ji and Prakash ji, if they are here from Latragani, Karunanidhi Ramaswamy ji, Dr. Kishore ji, if you are here, and Satish Kumar Tyagi ji, if you are here, please.
To the stage, we are going to start our ever waiting graduation ceremony. So, students, please report to Sudakshna ji. Can you raise the hand, Sudakshna ji and Rajita? Can you please go and give your names to Rajita and Sudakshna? So next, after the chief guest speech, the graduation ceremony is going to be happened. Please report all the students As we commence the Diya lighting, I would like to invite Chief Guest Sasi Kopiralaji and his spouse to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, now is the moment to of service-driven leadership when his soul goes to any service where it matters most. It is an honor to welcome you, truly a personality, Shashi Kopiralaji. Let's give him a big, warm, energetic round of applause as we invite Shashi Kopiralaji to the stage. A few words for us and a token of love and respect. Would like to have Kopiralaji a few words for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. And can I get some attention here, please? Yeah. Can I get? Because we need to recognize the inspiring work that eGurukul is doing. And thank you to Raji and Hanumantraji for inviting me. I have taken this wisdom when I was a 13-year-old boy. I'm talking to all the youngsters here. Yeah. Hello. At 13. If you have heard, in India, there was a lot of big movement that was happening at that time in the late 80s and 90s. It's called Siddha Samadhi Yoga. I don't know if you ever heard about this. This is where our great gurus, Ravi Shankar ji and Sadhguru all come from. That's the lineage. And I was fortunate enough at the age of 13 to be part of that cycle of people who have been trained in Siddha Samadhi Yoga. And when I'm hearing Raji talking about Hinduism and the principles of Dharma, this really inspires me to see where in Ireland we need something like this. And this is my purpose through the learnings I got from my gurus as I became an executive coach, training across 57 countries until last year. So I've traveled across Africa, taking the same wisdom, same understanding of why, purpose, what is the Dharma, what is the rules we want to go on. And based on that, we developed a culture and a society where leadership is understood in a way that we are not creating many trumps. I'm sorry, politically I'm getting there, but we don't want trumps. We want leaders like Modi ji, leaders like Vajpayee ji, who inspire people, and this is what we're doing with these kids. They are going to have this path, the way of working, the way of thinking, and the way of living. And this becomes our science of way of life. That's it. Thank you so much for having me here. And if you need anything from me, support this organization. I'll be the first one, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shashi ji. That was wonderful. Thank you for your valuable time. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming our special guest, Councillor Poonam Rane, Ireland's Indian-born councillor, elected in 2019 and now serving on the Dublin City Council. She holds a Master's in Innovation and Technology Management from Smurfit Business School and is both a business professional and a dedicated community advocate. Supporting the Indian community through her public role and personal efforts, let's welcome Poonam Rane to the stage with a big round of applause.
May I kindly invite Manish Sharma ji and Prashant Srivastava ji come forward to present the bouquet of flowers and a sacred idol. Hello.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great privilege. I think Rajesh ji and the team of eGurukul have come a long way. I remember my daughter, who is now in the first year of computer science, and Rajesh's daughter were the first students of eGurukul. I can proudly say that it's been an immense journey for myself and my daughter as well, and I would promote eGurukul like anything, because the transformation that I've seen after that is quite different to what she was at the beginning and what she is today. My daughter, even though she's born here, she speaks Hindi fluently. She speaks Konkani, that I'm originally from Goa, so my language fluently. And she sometimes translates between English and those languages. So it's a very proud moment. So I would say fair play to eGurukul and the team here. And thanks everyone for this wonderful event and for inviting me. Thank you.
It's earlier, sorry.
It is our pleasure to welcome Councillor Supriya Singh Ji, a dynamic voice in Irish politics, and a proud supporter of the Indian Committee. She began her political journey with Fine Gael in 2021, bringing experience with journalism and HR, and made history by winning the Don Namid seat, defying all odds. Let's give a warm round of applause as we invite Supriya Singh Ji.
See, he's the youngest MC in our team. See how we are growing the children in the eYogi. Thank you very much. Would you like to have some few words with us? A token of appreciation. Thank you for coming.
Namaste everyone, and thank you so much for having me here. A big thank you to eYogi Gurukul and the entire team for this wonderful initiative. It is not just a graduation ceremony, it's a celebration of identity, knowledge, and the values that have stood the test of time. As Ireland is our forever home now, we all know how important it is for us to stay connected with our roots and to keep the spirit of India alive here in a home away from home. Initiatives like these help preserve the essence of our culture and pass it on to the next generation. This isn't about just teaching religion. Hinduism, Sanatan Dharma, is a way of life. It teaches us discipline, compassion, respect for nature, and scientific curiosity, all of which we see beautifully showcased here today. We are truly lucky that our children are getting such meaningful exposure to this timeless wisdom. My kids, I'm delighted to say that my kids are part of this as well, and I can see the type of change that it brings to everyone. It helps to grow them into a thoughtful, grounded, and confident individuals in a multicultural society like Ireland. And congratulations to all the eYogis, families, and all the students who have bagged the certificates today. So thank you so much for having me here, and congratulations once again on this initiative.
Thank you very much for few words. Could I request the chief guest and the special guest as well on the stage? Now ever we are waiting for the event, the graduation ceremony. Our students with a big applause. Could I request Shashi Sopirala ji come upstairs and hand over the certifications to the students. Now can I call the student Divyanshu Tiwari? Divyanshu Tiwari.
फटाफट बोलो quick
He did the Hinduism basics. And Sanskrit basic and intermediate too. Thank you, Divyansh. We are very proud of you. Your guru is very proud of you. Well done. And the next one is Priyanshi Tiwari. Priyanshi Tiwari, Hinduism mantra basic, Aditya Hridaya Stotram. Can I request all the students be ready? The next one, Shivan Ashwani. Shivan Ashwani, Hinduism basic, Aditya Hridaya Stotram. You can see the students is not only the one course, they are doing couple of other courses as well. See, you can see the interest the kids they are putting into the learning these Hinduism and the spirituality. And we have to acknowledge the parents' participation in this as well. Thank you. Shivan Ashwani. The next one is Ratri Chintamanu. Hinduism basics, Aditya Hridayam. And Sanskrit basics as well. 3 courses. And in the Sanskrit, 2 courses, basics as well as intermediate. Next, Krishna Kundapali. Hinduism basics, Aditya Hridayam. And Ananya Meda, she is in holidays, but we will hand over to her. Samantha Alimella. Samantha Alimella. Oh, she is also not here. Okay, next you pick. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So can we invite the Poonam Rani ji on the stage to hand over the certifications, please?
We got the Dakri Chintamanu to the stage, please. Dakri Chintamanu. Mantra basics, Aditya Hridayam Stotram course. And Sanskrit basics. I'd like to call Sandeep Mishra to the stage.
I think the students are coming after calling, so we better ask the name to the student and then we will hand over. That is the better way. Can you tell your name? That's really nice. Congratulations. Deekshita Pulipatti. She is my student too. She did Hinduism basics and then mantra basics. And mantra intermediate too. Thank you, Deekshita. And Venisha Soni. Akshara Devala, Surya Gayatri, Jashmi Sharma. Can I request the students to be come up quickly? Okay, Venisha Soni, Aryan Soni, Chandramalli Devarakonda. What's your name? Aryan. Welcome, Aryan. Hinduism basics. See how nice it is. What are you? 6. So he's running 7, completed 6. See? Thank you. Chandramouli Devarakonda, Priyanshi Kumari, Krishna Teja Gopina, Vivan Paul, Sai Kaivalya, Sai Jashmita, Vangamaye Mallampatti, Waghav Sharma, Ananya Koduru, Rayan Agarwal, Jaydev Matere, Darsha Singh, Krishna Teja Gopina, Suryansh Gupta, Aradhya Nandan, Tisha Kumari, Lavanya Kumari, Arav Chinnamurthy, Atharva Rao. What's your name? Good. Some basics and Sanskrit, yes. See, she didn't perform the Sanskrit thing. Give a applause. What's your name, Mansi? Sai Kaivalya. Sai Kaivalya. Sai Jashmita. Sanskrit and Hinduism.